Alex Pereira, known by his nickname Poatan, is a Brazilian mixed martial artist and former kickboxer who has made a significant impact in the UFC's middleweight division. The nickname was given to him by his first kickboxing trainer, Pereira, who was also responsible for helping Pereira discover his indigenous ancestry. Renowned for his powerful striking and formidable knockout power, Pereira has quickly risen through the ranks. He is the 9th fighter in UFC history to become a champion in 2 different weight divisions, and the first to hold titles in both the middleweight and light heavyweight divisions within the organization. Alex Pereira was born in 1987 in São Bernardo do Campo, São Paulo, Brazil. Growing up in a favela, Pereira dropped out of middle school to work as a bricklayer's assistant and later in a tire shop. Influenced by his colleagues, he started drinking and eventually became an alcoholic. In 2009, he began training in kickboxing to overcome his addiction. Several factors influenced Pereira's decision to pursue a career in martial arts. The tough environment of his upbringing made him realize the importance of self-defense and physical fitness. Additionally, he was inspired by legendary fighters and athletes who overcame adversity to achieve greatness. Icons such as Mike Tyson and Anderson Silva served as role models, motivating Pereira to strive for excellence in the ring and later in the octagon. Pereira's fighting style in kickboxing was defined by his aggressive approach and devastating knockout power. He possessed exceptional striking abilities, often overwhelming opponents with a combination of punches, kicks, and knee strikes. His ability to dictate the pace of the fight and capitalize on openings earned him a reputation as a feared striker in the kickboxing circuit. Throughout his kickboxing career, Pereira achieved numerous notable victories and captured several prestigious titles. Alex Pereira made a name for himself in Glory, one of the premier kickboxing organizations globally, by securing impressive wins over top-ranked opponents and showcasing his skill and dominance in the ring. One of his most memorable encounters was against Simon Marcus, a seasoned kickboxer known for his technical skills. In a closely contested match, Pereira demonstrated his resilience and determination, eventually emerging victorious with a powerful knockout. Pereira's clash with Artem Levin, another respected fighter in the kickboxing world, highlighted his ability to adapt and execute under challenging circumstances. This fight showcased Pereira's strategic acumen and his capacity to outmaneuver formidable opponents. Additionally, his battles with Yusri Belgauri showcased his ability to overcome adversity and deliver decisive victories, solidifying his reputation as a dominant force in the middleweight division of kickboxing. Alex Pereira seamlessly transitioned from kickboxing to MMA, where he continues to excel as a UFC middleweight contender. Notably, Yusri Belgauri, once a rival in kickboxing, is now a pivotal part of Pereira's team in the UFC. Belgauri's experience and skills complement Pereira's training regimen, bringing a wealth of knowledge from their competitive clashes to their collaborative efforts. Together, Pereira and Belgauri train alongside seasoned veterans such as Glover Teixeira and Chuck Liddell, enriching their preparations with diverse perspectives and expertise. Their partnership under Team Pereira reflects a commitment to collective growth and excellence within the sport. Alex Pereira's decision to transition from kickboxing to MMA was motivated by a desire to challenge himself in a new arena and expand his skill set as a fighter. After achieving considerable success in kickboxing, including winning multiple titles and establishing himself as a dominant force in the striking world, Pereira sought new opportunities to test his abilities against a broader range of opponents and martial arts disciplines. MMA offered him a chance to showcase his striking prowess while also developing proficiency in grappling, wrestling, and other essential aspects of mixed martial arts. Pereira demonstrated a strategic approach to blending striking combinations with effective takedown defense and clinch work, allowing him to control exchanges and capitalize on openings against opponents with diverse skill sets. While MMA fights generally require greater cardiovascular endurance and can last longer compared to kickboxing matches, Pereira dedicated himself to conditioning his body for sustained high-intensity efforts across multiple rounds. This preparation was crucial to maintaining his striking effectiveness throughout the entirety of each fight. Alex Pereira's signing with the UFC marked a pivotal moment in his career, as he transitioned from a decorated kickboxing champion to a rising star in mixed martial arts. Known for his exceptional striking abilities and impressive record in kickboxing, Pereira's entry into the UFC was highly anticipated by fans and pundits alike. His signing underscored the UFC's recognition of his talent and potential to make an impact in the middleweight division. Pereira's debut fight in the UFC was against Andreas Michailidis at UFC 268 in 2021, a highly anticipated middleweight bout. Pereira showcased his striking prowess from the onset, delivering powerful combinations and demonstrating his precision striking skills. He overwhelmed Michailidis with a relentless attack, ultimately securing a TKO victory in the first round. This impressive performance marked Pereira's successful transition to the UFC and highlighted his potential as a standout in the middleweight division. At UFC Fight Night in 2022, Pereira took on Bruno Silva in a middleweight clash where he displayed his striking superiority. Throughout the fight, Pereira delivered precise strikes and showcased his ability to dictate the pace. He maintained control of the stand-up exchanges and secured a unanimous decision victory over Silva. This win further bolstered Pereira's reputation as a formidable striker in the UFC. Alex Pereira and Sean Strickland fought each other at UFC Fight Night on June 11, 2022. Strickland, who holds a black belt in BJJ, refused to grapple with the Brazilian and chose to stand up and trade on the feet with Pereira. With Poatan being one of the best strikers in the world, this backfired massively. The former two-division Glory champion caught Tarzan with a vicious left hook in the first round. This win earned him a Performance of the Night award. Although a humiliating loss for Strickland, the American took the loss well and decided to start training with Pereira. The Brazilian revealed he would be learning English from Tarzan too. Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira is one of the most enthralling rivalries in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Starting from a kickboxing bout in 2016 to headlining at UFC 287 in 2023, the rivalry went on for 7 years. On April 2, 2016, Israel Adesanya, riding an 11-win streak in kickboxing, faced Alex Pereira at Glory of Heroes 1 in Shenzhen, China. Pereira emerged victorious, winning the fight via unanimous decision. In 2017, Adesanya and Pereira clashed for the second time at Glory of Heroes 7 in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Pereira, known as Poatan, won the bout with a left hook knockout in the third round. In their first professional MMA bout, UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya faced his arch-rival Alex Pereira at UFC 281 in New York. Adesanya lost his title to Pereira via technical knockout in the fifth round. However, at UFC 287 on April 8, 2023, Adesanya avenged his previous losses, defeating Alex Pereira via knockout and reclaiming the UFC middleweight championship. On the 13th of April 2023, Pereira announced via Twitter that he was moving up to the light heavyweight division. Pereira faced former UFC light heavyweight champion Jan Blachowicz on the 29th of July 2023 at UFC 291. He won the back-and-forth fight via split decision. Pereira faced former UFC light heavyweight champion Easy Prohaska for the vacant UFC light heavyweight championship belt on the 11th of November 2023 at UFC 295. He won the bout via TKO stoppage in the second round to win the title. This fight earned him the Performance of the Night award. At UFC 300, light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira faced off against former champion Jamahal Hill. Early in the fight, Hill accidentally landed a low blow on Pereira, prompting the referee to consider stopping the bout. However, Pereira waved the referee off, signaling that he didn't need a break, and then swiftly knocked out Hill in brutal fashion. Pereira has now held titles in 2 different weight divisions within just 2.5 years. During his post-fight interview, he called for a fight in the heavyweight division. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the career of Alex Pereira. From his dominant reign in kickboxing to his impressive transition into the UFC, Pereira continues to climb the ranks in the middleweight division and sets his sights on potentially conquering the heavyweight class. Pereira's journey is far from over. If you found this story inspiring, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth profiles and stories from the world of MMA. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.